Live now.
All right, thank you, Connor. Good morning. This is a convening of the Massachusetts Gaming Commission, meeting number 199 of agenda setting. I'm Jordan Maynard. I'm serving as chair. It's August 19th, 2025, approximately 10:04 a.m. We're holding this meeting virtually, so we will do a roll call. Good morning, Commissioner O'Brien.
Good morning, I'm here.
Good morning, Commissioner Hill.
Good morning, I'm here.
And good morning, Commissioner Broder.
Good morning, I am here as well.
And I'll note for the record, Commissioner Skinner is unavailable today. With that, Secretary Broder, I believe we have some minutes from August 6th.
One set, Mr. Chairman, and with that, I move that the commission approve the minutes from the agenda setting meeting held on August 6th, 2025. That are included in the packet today for today's meeting, subject to any necessary corrections for typographical errors or other non-material matters.
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner O'Brien.
Aye.
Commissioner Hill.
Aye.
Commissioner Broder.
Yes.
And I vote yes. All right. Thank you so much, Secretary Broder, and thank you to the legal team. Those are really up to date. That was the last meeting. So, all right, we're going to turn it over to item number 3, and that's the next page, packet page 2. We have the upcoming meeting schedule that basically spans between today all the way to October 29th. We have a mix of agenda settings, adjudicatory hearings, and public meetings. Anything, I'll let everyone have a second to review. Anything to add, subtract, move, any dates that are problematic? All right, let's turn it over to packet page 3. ED Serpa did tell me that he was wanting to hold the administrative update, so I'm going to hold that. Meeting minutes, I'm assuming, Secretary Broder.
Yes, please.
All right. Any regulations, Councilor Stempek?
Yes, I believe both Judy and Autumn may have some regulations, but I'll let them just pull out the specifics for everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chair and Commissioners. The legal division is working on one reg right now, or actually I won't. Autumn will have some as well. But for now, I'd like to just add it under review just to make sure that we've got full sign off with IEB. It's a blackjack layout reg. So it's got potential to come forward on the 4th, but I would just like to be sure before we put it on there officially, if that's okay.
Okay. Works for me. Commissioners, we're good with that, right? All right.
All right, I'll kick it over to Autumn.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. I am coming forward on September 4th with a proposed change for 205 CMR 238, subsection 48. Essentially, it's about how payments are made when transferring over expired sports wagering tickets to the sports wagering control fund. Right now, they're only available via check. We're just going to change it up to allow them to do wire transfers as well, because that's consistent with our current practices.
All right, so some cleanup, it sounds like, Autumn. All right. Okay. Anything else?
The only other thing I mentioned from legal, and this is in conjunction with racing, is we do anticipate bringing back the ADW vote for Raynham on September 4th. We're pursuing additional factual information from the licensees, and we'll hopefully have that ready for a final vote on the 4th.
Commissioner O'Brien, I see.
Yeah, so the only question I have for that, and this is for Justin, I defer to you, but it might make sense to have 2 different topics, 2 different agenda items. One, the 5 of us opining on our interpretation of our statutes and regulatory rules and obligations, and then the separate one in terms of their ADW request, because it seems like the former applies to everybody, including them. So it might be better to have that decision and conversation separately and then move on to the particular question.
we could certainly mark it up as two items. And that would, yeah, so that would be essentially the simulcast limitations as they would be interpreted through the ADW statute, and applicable to all racing licensees as written in the simulcast language. And then secondarily, the second sort of subset item would be the specific vote on the Rainham ADW.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I throw that out there as a possibility.
I think that's fine. I mean, it's just a matter of, we were going to handle it together, but I think you're right. We can make it clear.
Yeah. I mean, it applies to everybody. So
Yeah.
decoupling it, I think makes sense.
Yeah. I think that makes sense to me. Commissioner Hill, Commissioner Broder, are we good with explaining our interpretation of the law that applies broadly and then also taking out the transfer?
Sure, I have no preference, whatever works for the group.
Commissioner Hill? All right. I don't think that matter is going to take very long either. We've got a lot of submissions. We've thought a lot about it. We're continuing to think about it. So, all right. We'll add that, Councilor Stempen. Anything else?
Nothing else from legal aside from when Mark gets to his item at the end. We can talk about that.
Thank you. All right, Chief Teresi, you're next.
Yes, thank you. We will be all set for the catalog language update. And if we could also add 3 sets of house rules to the 4th, that would be Fanatics, ESPN Bet, and Caesars.
How long do we think that's going to be?
I think for all 4 things, probably 30, 35 minutes.
All right. I'm good with adding that. Looks like we're no objections. All right. Director Monahan. Good morning.
We anticipate having 2 non-compliance matters for the commission's initial review on the form.
All right. We look forward to taking them up. Anything else?
Nope, nothing else. Thank you.
All right. Dr. Andrews.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We will be all set for that agenda item on the 4th.
All right. Should be interesting. Young adults in Massachusetts research study. So well timed too, given the time of year.
Excellent. Yes, we're looking forward to it.
Thank you. All right. Is Chief Delaney on today?
He is not, but I have all of his updates on his behalf. Both him and Mary are off this week, but they are all set for the PPC quarterly report.
Okay. We'll add that in. Commissioners, any questions on that front? All right. Then we had the next matter was the sports wagering operator quarterly reports. I think Commissioner Hill brought that up. I think that's a frequency conversation, Commissioner Hill?
Frequency and maybe adding or subtracting different issues to the frequency of the meeting. So for example, first quarter we'll have maybe 5 issues. The second quarter we might have 2 of the same issues, but 3 new ones to talk about instead of having the same every single meeting. But just, it shouldn't be that long. I have some ideas. And I've been working with Carrie on that, so be a good conversation to have.
All right. Okay. Sounds good to me. Is the team going to put something together? I know we have to be careful with the OML stuff, but is the team going to maybe outline some possibilities?
I think so.
All right. That leads us, thank you, Commissioner Hill. That leads us to the BCLC Game Sense Agreement. Director Van der Linden and Councilor Stempen.
Yeah, Chair, I would just note that would be an executive session because we would be discussing the negotiations of that particular contract and all those details. But Mark, if you have any other flavor to add.
No, that sounds good.
All right. Can we make sure we get some language over to Grace and team? All right. I see Councilor Hintoff's mute's off. I bet you have something to add.
I do. Good morning, Chair and Commissioners. If we could, I would like to add an executive session to discuss some union matters that have arisen in our latest discussions.
Got it. I'm good with that. Commissioners, are we good? All right. Anything else?
Chair,
Director Van der Linden.
yes, good morning. We would like, Bonnie and I would like to add an agenda item to update the FY26 research agenda. Bonnie, we selected a term for this, but I'm not sure I got that right.
Yeah, the social and economic research deliverables for the FY26 research agenda.
How long do you think that's going to take?
15 minutes? 10 minutes, no longer than 15.
All right. Commissioners, are we good with adding Dr. Bonnie and Mark's matter? All right. We're good.
Great.
Anything else to add to that day? We're going to come back from a long weekend and have a lot of work in front of us. That's good though. All right, Thursday, September 11th is on page 4. I'm going to hold that administrative update for ED Serpa. Secretary Broder, I'm assuming minutes. I have a legislative update on here. Commissioner Hill.
You can take that one off for now. Thank you.
All right. Councilor Stimpett.
Please hold the time, Chair. I think we'll have something, but not sure specifics right now.
205 CMR 115 is going to be coming back for a final vote on September 11th. We have a hearing next week.
Can you remind me which one that is, just for the record?
That one is the one about new qualifier proceedings.
Got it. Again, to me, it's another cleanup because it's following the practice we do. Yeah. All right. I'm good with that. Commissioners, we're good. Sports wagering.
Yes, I have one catalog update to add for September 11th. This would be related to the Chinese Football Association. You had all voted to sort of suspend that from the catalog last fall, pending an investigation by our integrity monitoring partners. So this would just be an update and a recommendation to sort of finalize the removal from the catalog.
Okay. Good with that, Commissioners. All right. Director Monahan, do we have any non-compliance matters?
I anticipate that we will. I'm not sure exactly what they'll be yet, but if we could hold the time, I'd appreciate it.
Thank you. Grace, modification for the city of Austin?
Yes, they are all set for both items 7 and 8. And they are also hoping to bring back the discussion on FY 2027 CMF grants if the commissioners are willing and ready to have that conversation on the 11th.
I am.
We'll hold it. We'll hold the time. I do want to check with Commissioner Skinner, obviously, too. But we'll hold the time, and worst case scenario, we kick in a meeting. That's okay. All right. Dr. Lightbound.
Yes, we'll be ready to have the recognition of the SOM group on that date.
Anything to add?
Nope, nothing to add. Thank you.
All right. Now I'll open the floor. Anything for September 11th? If not already discussed. I know that we're having 2 meetings kind of close in a row, so that makes sense. All right. Let's turn it over to page 5. And for that, since we're so far out, I'm just going to let everyone, I'm going to hold all the times on there unless you tell me differently, and then let's add what we need to add. So everyone take a second to review it.
You can take a legislative update off again.
All right. Anything else we want to remove? Anything we want to add to that date, the 25th? Chief Leonard. CFAO Leonard.
Chair, yes, I'd like to add the FY25 closeout report. It'll be through the accounts payable period. All of the fringe and indirect assessments should hit by then, and we'll be able to tell what balance is forward and what will be a credit to next year's assessment for the licensees.
Good with that. Commissioners, we're good. All right. Anything else to add? Thank you, Chief Lynn. Anything else to add to the 25th?
Thank you.
All right. I know these come as we go, so we'll keep it open. All right, let's turn it over to page 6. And for that, it's under review. Same story. I'm going to let everyone take a second to review it, and then let me know if there's anything to move off here onto a date, anything to add. If not, I'm going to assume everything's still under review.
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Hill?
I don't have anything to add or subtract from under review, but I didn't know if this was the time or opportunity just to bring up that this is usually the time that the commission looks to having a meeting out in Springfield. So I think we should maybe just think about that when we would be able to do that.
I would love to go to Springfield.
Food for thought.
Yeah, we'll add that. I also would like to add a Boston meeting at some point. It's been a while since we've had one. It could be hybrid, but I don't want to say that with Edie Serpa not here. I can feel his angst from where he is. All right, we can add, we'll add that. Grace, let's try to work on that. It may not even need to go under review, Commissioner Hill. We may be able to just add a date to go out there. Anything else? All right. So let's go back to item number 4. Are there any commissioner updates? Any other business we didn't anticipate? All right. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. Commissioner O'Brien?
Aye.
Commissioner Hill?
Aye.
Commissioner Broder?
Yes.
And I vote yes. Everyone enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. If you're in the office, I brought some baked goods that were left over from this weekend. So help yourself up on the 13th floor. Thank you, everyone.